Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. Now I'm coming for you from a slightly different camera today and coming from the iPhone. Pretty much I had this camera which I will actually show you right now, which is actually plugged in to the side of my laptop, which I've been trying to work out to use today. I basically have this little sort of webcam. Basically I had it and it wasn't bad, it was really good picture, but it kept crackling up in my voice. Every time I watched the video back, it kept crackling up, so I couldn't really do a lot with it. Obviously, I could have used it, and if you guys want to see me use it, I will use it, but the only problem is that I've got with it is that when I go to use it, it actually makes my voice crackly throughout the video, and it gets quite annoying after a while. But like I say, if you guys want to see me use that one, if you guys won't mind the crackle inside the voice I'll do it for the video, let me know down below inside the comments. But I didn't want to use it purely because I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I actually want to make my videos look and sound the best I possibly can. Now I realise that my laptop, yeah, okay, the picture quality, now I'm looking at it right now behind this iPhone, it isn't exactly fantastic, so, you know, I'm going to try and save a bit of money, try and buy a camera, try and buy a microphone, etc, move on from there. But basically, today's video is a friendly tomorrow, which I was supposed to be going to. I'm not going to now. Basically, something's come up, which is basically meant I can't go, so I can't even vlog it here for you guys, so I am genuinely really sorry. But the plan is to obviously try and do a review on the game. Now, depending on what the scoreline is, depending on what I read and depending on what I see, I'll try my hardest, my very hardest, to try and get a review out to you guys tomorrow night. But I can't promise to be fantastic, purely because I'm not at the game. Something else come up which has meant it's restricted. I possibly cannot be at the game. But I hope you guys can forgive me on that one. But like I say, SPENNYMOOR versus Middlesbrough. We're going to talk a bit from SPENNYMOOR. To be fair, they're not a bad footballing club. Like, only been together 13 years. Obviously founded in 2005. Jason Ainsley is the manager. And the play at the Brewers Field, it holds 3,000 capacity. So, like I say, man, I wasn't forward to go to one. I really was, but obviously because of certain circumstances, it's basically meant we can't go. But, you know, 13 years ago, a team called SPENNYMOOR FC was made. And to be fair, they're a decent team for their level. You know, they play in the Vanarama National League North. And now playing the same league, York City and Darlington. So there might be a couple of sort of derbies for them there. Like I say, man, if you talk about their manager, Jason Ainsley, now I'm guessing a few may not know who he is, a few may know who he is. He's won quite a bit, you know, in his like playing career and his managerial career as well. I'm guessing this is all from. I got this off Wikipedia because I'd be honest with you, I didn't know much about him. But let's get talking about him. So he's so this is what he basically won throughout his career: 4 Northern League Division 1 champions, 4 JRD to Cup winners, I believe that is, the FA Vase winner, Durham Challenge Cup winner, a Northern League Challenge Cup winner, Northern League Manager of the Year 2012-2013, and FWA's Non-League Manager of the Year in 2013. So he's a decent manager, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? He's got a decent team there as well. Ex-Boro boy Bradley Fewster actually plays for. I don't know if he still does now, but it said, obviously on the website and stuff like that he did. So Bradley Fewster, ex-Boro boy, plays SPENNYMOOR. Now, he's dropped down a couple of pegs because they're saying that he's a semi-professional footballer now when he obviously used to be a pro Boro. But I liked him a lot, me. I'll be honest with you, Bradley Fewster was one of the players that I really enjoyed watching, especially going through the ranks. Shame things didn't work out, but apparently he's at SPENNYMOOR, so I hope he's having a decent career there. But yeah, will this be a hard game? You wouldn't have thought so, given the talent, the experience, and everything else that comes into the Boro side, the fitness and the physicality. You wouldn't expect this one to be tough, but I doubt Middlesbrough are going to take it as hard as it would take Millwall first game of the season with it only being a friendly. So obviously, you know what I mean, we go from there really. But in terms of them, that's pretty much all I can say on SPENNYMOOR, you know. Talk about the manager, talk about whereabouts they're playing now. Obviously got a couple of derbies there, if that's what they're going to class them as, with Darlington and York City. And yeah, man, hopefully it's all good for them. Do you know what I'm saying? Hopefully they have a good season. I'll be honest with you, no disrespect to them, I didn't know they were even a team, SPENNYMOOR, until I started looking around. And obviously Boro announced them friendly, and I was like, oh, right, well, at least I've done a bit of research on them, at least I know who they are a little bit. But yeah, SPENNYMOOR, like I say, my good luck in the new season. I hope all works out. Hopefully they can get promoted up to the next division. And yeah, man, just good luck. Like I say, man, I'm sure they're going to have some cracking away days. FC United and Manchester in that division as well. Salford, I think it's City's in there. Of course, York City, Darlington, some cracking away days for that football club. In terms of Middlesbrough, now we all know what happened in Middlesbrough first pre-season game of the season. Happened last Thursday. Went to Austria. We had that intense training camp up 5:30 every single morning, running up hills, biking everywhere. Basically, the boys went into a game, and we believe that they've been trained since 5:30 in the morning for this game. Gone up against Sturm Graz, who, to be fair, used to play the Champions League And now I'm pretty sure they play Europa League, so they were a decent opposition for Boro's first game to be against. The beat us 1-0. Now, I watched the full game. I wasn't disappointed with Boro's performance purely because I know how hard them lads have been working out in Austria to try and be the most physical, fit team in the league. And that's something that excites me as a fan. Do you know what I mean? That the players really want to push themselves to obviously that next level, try and be the fittest players and the most physical in that league. Also, a little bit of transfer news whilst we're on it. Sam Vokes is apparently coming to Boro, and Britt Sambalonga is either going to Leeds or Swansea. That's news that I've heard over the last couple of days. But back to the preview. I say, obviously, went to Sturm, guys, beat us 1-0. Okay, no problem. Obviously, you know me, we've got to go to SPENNYMOOR now. On Tuesday, after this game, they were flying to Germany to play 2 more pre-season games out there before returning home. We're doing the likes of Accrington Stanley, Rochdale, Sunderland at home, which is a massive one. And Hartlepool, they're actually out in Germany. They're going to be facing the likes of SV. I know they've got some weird names out in Germany, man, I'll be honest with you. SV Sandhausen, that's on July the 14th. And also playing Olsburn at Augsburg. I believe that's how they're pronounced. They're playing them on July 18th. They obviously played at the Riverside last season. And it wasn't a bad game at all, to be fair. And then, of course, like I've just mentioned, they'll be coming home. And then, say, I think it's day after my birthday, July 21st, Accrington Stanley away. 24th is Rochdale. On the Friday night, it's Sunderland at home, which is a massive one. I've heard Sunderland brings like 5,000 supporters down, so that's going to be a crazy one. And then, obviously, it's an away day again to Hartlepool. And that wraps up our pre-season friendlies. And then we go into the big test to start the season, which obviously Millwall away, which I'm absolutely buzzing for, man. The start of the season can't get here any sooner, but of course, everyone's saying football's coming home. I don't want to jinx it, so I ain't going to say it myself right now in this video because I don't want to jinx it, but like I say, we've got the World Cup to care about, and then obviously it's all about the Boro, man. But in terms of my lineup for this game, I've seen that Tony Pulis actually played 2 against Sturm, guys. He actually played 2 up front. So I've gone with that as well, but I'm guessing he's going to be changing the team at half-time. That's what's going to happen, or he'll change it halfway through or whatever now. So I've gone with a basic 4-4-2 because I don't know what formation Tony Pulis is going to play. As I've already said, I mean, obviously last season it was 1 up front since he came in. In pre-season it's been 2 up front, so I have no idea to what team we're going to be rocking or what formation is going to be getting played tomorrow night. But I'm going to go through it anyway. So we can go with Darryl Randolph. The chance that Dimmy will play the first, second half. I would like to see Connor Ripley given a chance. I really like Connor Ripley. I think he's coming on well for us. You know what I mean? He's obviously been out on loan as well. So I think, you know what I mean? I think he's done his time away from the Riverside. I think he has deserved a chance. I'm not going to say that should be ahead of Darryl Randolph because last season the guy was unbelievable. But maybe when Dimmy retires, he's our backup goalkeeper. I would like to see that happen. So basically, I'm going to go from a back 4 now. Now, based on the injuries of Ayala and Gibson, which you've heard have taken a couple of knocks, Ayala with a calf injury, and that's why he couldn't play on Tuesday night. I apologise for that noise in the background. I really am quite sorry for that noise. Obviously, we heard Ayala was out, obviously with that calf injury. Ben Gibson just was not played in the last game. We heard about that as well. And like I say, so if I go from a back 4 now, it's Fabio or right back, who I think should be our left back 100%, but he isn't. That's what I think should be it. The centre pairing, Aidan Flint and Dale Fry. Again, Dale Fry should be given more of an opportunity, but again, he isn't. And like I said, if that guy goes out on loan, it's criminal, man. The guy's unbelievable. I mean, for me, he's so young, and every time he comes on, that's why he's been playing centre back for years. So 100% he's got to play more next season. But like I say, he's going to be my centre back alongside Aidan Flint. My left back, George Friend. And I might get a lot of stick for this, but I do think Fabio should be in ahead of him next season. That's just my own personal opinion on it. The 4th through the midfield is Traore, but that just picks itself. Traore goes on the right. The middle 2, obviously in the middle, Adam Clayton and Paddy McNair. And out on the left is Stuart Downing. And up front, Ashley Fletcher, Patrick Bamford. The chances are the team's going to change. We don't know what Pulis is going to rock, but I think that team there, that gets the first half, and then of course you change for the second half. Who knows what might happen? If I have to give you a score prediction now, I'm not meaning to be one of them against SPENNYMOOR, but I'm going to go for a 4-0 Middlesbrough. SPENNYMOOR, you know what I mean? They play in the Vanarama National League. We're going to play in the Championship, you know, and if we're trying to get fit and we're trying to get back into the swing of things, you know what I mean? We've got to be putting teams like SPENNYMOOR, I mean, you've got to be giving them a decent game. So I think 4-0. That's my own personal prediction. Let me know yours down in the description. Check out all my social medias in the description as well. And I will see you guys again tomorrow for my review of SPENNYMOOR versus Middlesbrough. Good luck to SPENNYMOOR. Come on, the Boro boys. Let's pull through and get our first pre-season win of the season. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Up the Boro!